Hey guys, this is the third time I've tried to record this video, and now I've got all these other computers on mute and everything, so I'm not gonna get interrupted. So here we go. This one is about social media workflow, how to smooth it out, save time, and be more effective on social media. I've got some tips that I'm gonna share with you from our experience in helping clients not have this monster sort of take over every single day of their attention. So stick with me. All right, we all know social media can take up a lot of time. In fact, the platforms that we use for social media are actually designed to take up time because they want as many eyeballs on the screen looking at user created content as possible at any given moment of the day. So they're constructed to suck up time. Now, as a business owner, that is totally unacceptable. You got to put your time into things that are going to make you money, and staring at other people's content is just not going to do it. So you got to figure out how to use social media in a positive, strategic way for your business without having it become a time suck. Now, let me give you a little reality check here real quick before we get into the rest of this conversation. Many folks put a lot of effort into social media for their business, and many businesses don't actually benefit dramatically from that type of marketing or from that marketing channel. So a lot of businesses have great email list potential that they're not tapping into, but they're spending a lot of time on Instagram where reach is fairly limited. From an organic reach is continually getting compressed as Meta looks to drive ad revenue and get us to pay for ads. So there's a lot of other opportunities to get your offers and your awareness and these other marketing efforts out that aren't always social media. But many business owners get kind of trapped in thinking that that's where all the action is because maybe they're spending personal time there. I don't really know, but the psychology is a little upside down because if you look at the data, a lot of businesses have a ton more reach focusing on other channels than they do on that, but they spend a lot of time messing around with that for some reason. So I just want to give you a little bit of a head check on that. If that's you, try to rebalance yourself and put effort into the other areas where you can get a lot of reach, like your email list and maybe tuning up your website and running some pop-ups and and looking at legitimate paid ads too. I mean, social media, and I've said this before, is not free cyber billboard space. It's social media for social media's sake, and that's what people are there for. So either way, you want to maintain a channel, and let's just talk about this in terms of one brand today. Okay, some businesses have 2 or 3 different brands and you're trying to manage a bunch. Let's just table that for a second and focus. If you have one business with one set of accounts and one brand, how do you do it effectively? Well, here's the thing. There's really 3 parts to the process: capturing the content, curating and organizing or vetting, I like to call the content that you did capture, and then scheduling and syndicating that content on the platforms that you're engaged with. So that could be, social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, you got the whole list. So whatever that is for you, that's the syndication part. The way to iron out this workflow and get it where it's not sucking up all your time is, for one, marry it into your campaign efforts, the things you want to promote, and begin to think about your business as a story and what stories you could tell every 30 days about your business, because that starts to get you more thinking in terms of a human social interaction perspective instead of just slapping marketing offers on there and hoping somebody pays attention. And then you wonder why your posts only have 6 likes, right? Because everybody can sniff that stuff out and it's just not engaging. But stories are engaging, and behind the scenes are engaging, and employee exposés and customer exposés and things like that are engaging. So look deeper for the narrative in your business when it comes to social media. And that all ties into that content creation side, right? That's the type of content you want to be capturing. So you don't want to be manufacturing a bunch of crap on Canva to post on social media that just looks like you're too cheap to pay for paid advertising. And so you're just going to post it and hope somebody sees it or something. It's just not only counter to what the point of the whole thing is, it's kind of lame. But if you can do it the way I said, which is start to dig into stories and the human and social part of your business, then that's totally appropriate for social media. You can capture that content, then curate, organize, and I suggest you use some sort of scheduling platform here. Like, I can't say enough about having good tools. And that doesn't mean you on your phone all day trying to figure it out. That means a proper dashboard, scheduling, organized, all your channels there, the timing correct with your campaigns and timing with your website updates and your emails that are going out, so everything is matching. And if you do have offers and awareness things like for events, that they time with the event dates and all of those things are hitting, right? So you can't really do that just manually trying to remind yourself. You've got to plan out, at least in 14 to 30 day blocks. Get that working for you. Do these things like capture content one day, schedule, the next 2 weeks for 2 hours in the morning, and then set the damn thing down, right? And let that system syndicate out, which is the third step. And then look at your reporting and your data and see how you can do better, right? And get into that management cycle. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Those are the 3 steps. Get good tools and treat the whole thing as it should be treated, as a storytelling, social interaction, and the narrative around your business, not a place to post free ads, because they don't want you to do that, and the people that are on those platforms don't really care for that either. So go out there and knock them dead. Like this video. Maybe not what you wanted to hear, but I promise you, if you treat this whole thing more strategically and leverage the psychology, you will do better. And subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.